Hello everybody and welcome back to Story Behind the Story. I'm your host, Keegan Cooper, and with me, she's back again. Abigail, how are you doing?
Good, how about you?
You know, I'm doing good. Weather's getting a little bit nicer. It's about fall time, so I'm excited for it. Leaves are changing a little bit. I think I'm ready for snow. I don't know about you. But...
Oh, fall's my favorite, but Christmas can't come soon enough. So.
Ooh, okay, I like that. But you recently had the opportunity to sit down with Justin Mallett and learn about the new diversity training that we're about to see kind of come to campus. So what was that about, and what were your conversations with him?
You know, I think after talking to Dr. Mallett and Dr. Jasinski, the big focus is listening and validating Black voices, especially coming from students and alumni. So I imagine that the student-required training will involve a lot of validating those voices, being able to communicate with civility and openness and empathy. And so I'm excited to see what the results are of that training.
And as students, what can, we do and everyone as a community to make sure that this happens in a positive way and the training goes well and things like that?
I think the biggest thing is kind of what Dr. Jasinski said, is being a Bearcat and showing respect and pride and kindness and empathy. I think it's something that a lot of areas in the world lack right now that we can bring to the table as a Bearcat family. So I think that would be really helpful.
And we see these problems not just here, but everywhere. And so, do you think that it's amplified because we see issues around the world, and then we see it here on our campus?
Absolutely. And I think after a summer where so many Missouri universities faced a lot of backlash on how students weren't being racially acceptable and they were being racially insensitive on social media, I think it was a huge wake-up call to faculty and students to do their part and be willing to have these conversations. And
I know we see the students will be going through this training. Will we also see faculty go through some sort of the same training? What will that look like for the faculty and staff?
So the university has already revamped their online training, and all of the Board of Regents members were required to take it. And according to Dr. Mallett, over 99% of the staff took it. And there's been a lot of good feedback from that, with a lot of faculty members asking for more. They want to learn more. And I think this era of self-education is going to reflect in how our behaviors change on campus.
And we want to see a positive impact. We want to see people take the initiative to become educated so we can avoid issues like this in the future.
Absolutely.
Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time today, coming to talk to me. This is an issue that obviously we're putting our foot forward to make the changes to see things in a positive light and make sure that everyone's voice is heard. Because I think that being a Bearcat really means practicing civility and connecting with people from all over the world and all different cultural backgrounds. But thank you so much for joining me this time. We'll see you next time on Story Behind the Story. I'm your host, Keegan Cooper.